tough loss last night, but Newsy talked about the way that you guys battled back. What did you think of the response?
Yeah, I think it was really good in the third. I mean, we would like to have the last 2 minutes, the second period back, but the third we battled very hard and saw the belief in our group that we could still get the job done and didn't get 2 points like we wanted, but it's a big point.
Power play's been really clicking this season. What do you think's been kind of the key to the focus for it?
Yeah, a lot of it's that top unit is just moving it really fast. They're attacking, executing. I feel like that's the big thing on the power play is you can have all the plays you want or whatever, but you need to execute. You need to have 5 guys on the same page, and I think they've been doing that.
You've been getting involved offensively too. What has been working in your game, and what are some things you're still trying to hone in on as you guys continue the early stretch of the season here?
Yeah, I think trying to make sure all the systems and everything are dialed in and continue to get better. Being new here and offensively, I think there's still a little bit more, but overall, I feel like our line's been making some plays and getting some good scoring chances.
A lot of strong, physical players who play that way, and I think it's a part of our game that is big as well. They're a big team who plays with a lot of speed, so it's about matching that and sticking to our game.
There's so many positives going right on this team right now. What are some of the pesky things that you're concerned about, even though it's still early in the season?
It's like he's saying, it's early. You don't want to get too excited or get too low. It's about keeping it pretty steady course all the way through the season. But I think last night we didn't come to play the way we should, and we can. We can't expect to score 5-6 goals in the game. We need to be able to win these tight games. So I think that's the thing we're working on and continue to develop.
Does the early success maybe help you guys start to build that consistency you're looking for?
For sure, and it gives us confidence. I think we have a lot of confidence within this locker room. I think we know what we can accomplish if we play the right way, and we have a lot of faith in ourselves, and I think that's all that matters.
Lucas, down 3-1 heading into the third period last night. What's the locker room like in that situation? Because the last couple of years, it felt like it might be a little bit more detrimental for you guys to start the third period that way.
For sure. I think that's a part of our confidence. We knew that we had a chance in that game, and had a great run on the power play, and power play came in clutch yesterday as well. And I think that's where our older veteran guys step in a lot and really voice their opinions. And you can't have a quiet locker room. You need to talk and figure out things.
Razor, you talk about some of the older veterans on this team. What habits are you picking up from them early on this season so far?
I think just the way everyone's clicking in this locker room. I think we have a really good communication between everyone, which helps everyone. If you're on the same page, if you voice your opinions, I think that helps everyone. So we have a lot of experience. Sending a couple winners, older guys. Young guys picking up and really, getting more comfortable as well. So it's a good dynamic.
A little under the weather today, so that happened right before practice. So Sarah responds for tomorrow. Obviously, we prepared with some power play looks with him not in the lineup, so something we'll evaluate in the morning.
And are Costin, Petrie ready to go?
I see Costin, he'll be ready to go. I can't see any scenario where he won't be ready to go tomorrow. Petrie, we'll see. He actually was out early with the skating coach, and we gave him the option, if he felt up to it, to come out to practice. And to see how much he could get through practice, and he got through most of it. So we'll see how he responds from practice and make a decision on him tomorrow.
So probably not a need for anybody from GR then?
Nope.
You're going with James Reimer tomorrow?
Yep, Reimer will be in that tomorrow, yep.
Okay, was that planned all along?
Planned
or is that
all
kind
along,
of, okay.
yeah, no, planned all along, yep.
Obviously
a lot of hockey. We play 3 and 4, these back-to-backs here, or 3 and every other day here, so yes.
With Ville, do you just trust him to work with a goalie coach, or he hasn't had the best start?
Yeah, no, I think it's part of the process. I know his numbers are not great. He's probably in the bottom of the league in both save percentage and goals against, but you look at the body of work and his ability to give us opportunities to win has been really good. Excellent in his previous 2 starts. Probably a big reason why we won, and even in those other games he's taken points, he's been good. Last night he probably reflected our team. where he was good, not great, and probably got what we deserved, and that's 1 point, not the 2 full points.
With the 3 goalies, I mean, what's the plan for Alex?
Yeah, we still want to get him in. I just think it's kind of an evaluation. I think the level of play for James Reimer has kind of changed some of the plans on that, which is great. It's a good problem to have. So we're going to get game to game here. Foresee James playing tomorrow and going from there.
What's impressed you about Reimer?
Consistency. Consistency, give us a chance. But he's been consistent from day one. So his very first practice from camp to his last game. Obviously, he's got 2 wins for us and some gaudy numbers there. Save percentage, 960, goals against 1, which is, we hope he can keep it rolling more against a pretty good offensive team.
Is
For
there an
guys-
amount of time with Lyon where if he hasn't seen game action in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that it becomes really hard to
Yeah,
to just
yeah. We also have, there's always the conditioning stint option.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll keep evaluating. It's a day-to-day type thing.
With Reimer, a guy who's used to playing a lot, is it just you like the adjustment that a veteran's able to make to going from that kind of workload to playing infrequently and still maintaining?
I think he's had so much experience in his career. I think he's had experience in both roles. Obviously, in San Jose last year, he got the bulk of the play, but he's had experience in the backup role too. So, just think an absolute professional. Practices hard, prepares well. Even practice today, he was very noticeable. So, again, excited to get him in net tomorrow, and hopefully he continues performing well for us.
Coach, a lot of the positives surrounding this team can mask some things. Is there something that's pesky that you feel that this team needs to iron out right away?
Great question. The positives are we're outscoring, and our power play is masking those mistakes we have. So yeah, our 5-on-5 play last night, not great. We had some turnovers. We gave up a little too much 5-on-5. Obviously, we gave 2 on the penalty kill. So last night it was such an emotional game with what happened at the end of the second, us coming all the way back, gaining a lead, and then obviously giving it back with a minute left and then losing the way we did in overtime. But you watch that game back, you take a breather and you look at it. We didn't deserve 2 full points. We were good enough. We probably deserved 1 point. We could have won, probably should have won with the game sitting right there, but I don't know if we deserved the full 2 points. But yeah, continue to need our defensive game, our puck play. It's okay. It's been sporadic, but again, the power play and our ability to finish has masked some of that.
When you're looking at a goaltender, what sort of context do you find, I guess, most informative other than just the goals against and save percentage numbers?
Again, I talked about this the other day. I like to judge on a quality start, and kind of even like Villy last year. It's tough to take his numbers on a whole because he struggled so much at the end of the year when he was injured and we overplayed him. That first 30 games of the year, he was by far MVP. He was as good as anyone in the league. Obviously, we'd love to get him back to that form. And again, you look at his season so far, it's easy to see him at the bottom of the league in statistics, but he's giving us 2 excellent performances and 2 solid performances, and we have a lot of points because of it. So I think it's just the game by game, whether he gives us a quality start or not, and a lot goes into that. We probably have not been good enough in front of him too. We've created some of his own issues with the way we've played in front of him.
Mo continues to be a driving force on offense. What elements of his game have you seen this season that have maybe stood out?
Simplifying, taking offense when it's there. Even the power play, he's done nothing spectacular on it, but he's fed it well. He showed just enough deception, and that's him maturing in his game. Doesn't need to be an end-to-end rush, beating someone one-on-one, high risk in your game. Just doing it correctly. He's done a good job with it.
Villy is still backing up tomorrow, right?
Yep, back in control.
Gosper yesterday was talking about how Tangale kind of give the power play an idea of what looks it might see, what might work against it. Like to have a guy who's played it, that role in that power play for so long. What does he add, I guess, to what the power play's done?
I think guys that played in the league add a lot. I've always surrounded myself not playing in this league. I think that's real. Just having experiences, tapping in experience, and him being an offensive-minded type guy. But I think what Ghost was referring to was there's a little transition in penalty kills right now. You can see a very passive diamond. There's push down box. It's the one area in the league right now, and it's such a copycat league where you can see a wide variance of penalty kills. And there's certain strategies against certain penalty kills, and I think both Alex Tanguay and Jay Faherty, no one wants to give Jay Faherty any credit whatsoever. Trust me, Jay works on the power play too, does a really good job with it. It's easy to point to the guy that's got a gazillion points in the league, but he has a plan of how to combat certain penalty kills, and it's up to the guys to execute it. And to date, so far, they've done that.
Thank you.
Thanks.